What's up, guys? This is POVi, and you're watching Austin Underground. Yes.
What's up, everyone? I'm Antonette with Austin Underground, here at Mohawk with POVi. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. It's the day of love.
It is.
The day of cupcaking.
Of course. How does it feel to be celebrating Valentine's Day, this holiday, with the All In fam?
It feels so good. I honestly, this is probably like the best Valentine's Day I've had in a really long time. I get to do what I love to do. And, you know, I'm kind of a Grinch when it comes to holidays, but I've had a change of spirit as of late, and I've been really enjoying all the holidays, so I'm so happy to be here.
That's nice. I mean, are you someone who typically gets excited about Valentine's Day, or is it like any other day to you?
Yeah, no. I'm like the person who on Valentine's Day does like anti-Valentine's Day things. But I don't know, like really honestly, something has changed in me with this last year where I've gotten like so excited about like getting people little gifts.
Yeah.
Like I think that is, I don't know, it's just something's changed in me, and I'm more excited about like giving little things to people that I love and spreading love. It feels better.
That's amazing. That means you're perfect for the performance tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Now, getting into your music a little bit, I got a chance to check out your catalog before this, and one thing that really stood out to me was the amount of covers that you have on your YouTube channel. Like, you've covered everything from Adele's Hello to Andre 3000 to even Lil Yachty.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about Minnesota. What inspired you to cover that song?
I was on this Lil Yachty kick, and I just thought that he was really funny, but also just kind of like fun to listen to, and I was listening to this instrumental on it that my friend had made for me, and I was like singing along, and they were like, why don't you just like do the cover? And it just kind of came about. It was supposed to be sort of a parody, and then everybody got really excited about it, and we started like making a music video for it, and then it was like this like high budget looking video that really only cost like pennies. I mean, like it was just sort of on the fly. Like I didn't even really mean for it to turn out like that, honestly, and then it just like did.
Yeah. No, it turned out really well. I mean, I was going to ask you about the video because it is pretty entertaining. Yeah. I was going to ask, like, how did that come about? Because I saw you tweeted that it was actually intended to be like a joke or inspired by Friday. Talk about that.
So I really wanted to incorporate the movie Friday because I just think cinematically the movie Friday is like genius. And I loved the comedy aspect of it. And it's a classic, you know? And then I also love the aspect of like, instead of doing an all-male thing, doing an all-female thing. And then I sort of like storyboarded this thing out. I was like, all right, guys, like I'm gonna get like my girls to like all be in the video and like all this stuff. And then like it completely morphed into something else. And then by the end of it, I was like, this isn't funny at all. Like it looks like I'm really trying to be in this like Friday thing, but everybody put in so much work that I was just sort of like, okay, well, like, let's just go for it, because everybody did such a good job sort of like putting it together that I wanted to like honor everybody's time and everything. But yeah, it was totally supposed to be a joke.
Oh, well, I like
Thank
it.
you.
Side note, who decided to put Kendrick at the beginning? Money Trees. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's a good one. It was actually the guy who edited the video. He goes by Verax. He's really talented.
Oh, shout out to you. That was a nice touch. Yeah. Now, diving into more of your music, I got a chance to listen to some of your songs. You have a really nice voice, I have to say. How did you collaborate with I Love McConan on Park Hill?
So that's really all thanks to Red Bull Sound Select. It's a program that I'm a part of, where it takes like young sort of independent developing artists and like helps them to like, okay, like let's try putting you in the studio and let's try putting you with different voices. And they had asked me to write like a wish list, and I put on everybody from J. Cole to Beyonce, just because I'm like, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna like put it out there. And yeah, and they ended up being like, what about I Love McConan? And I was like, okay, let me look him up. And I was like, do you think that he'll write a verse about love? Like I was so curious about that, but he sent me back what he did, and I thought that was really sweet, and it just sort of worked out like that. So
that's nice.
Yeah, that was cool.
I also read that your sound is, or your music in general, has been described as new age. Now, I'm not exactly sure what that means. I was wondering if you could tell me what that means, or at the very least, kind of describe your sound for people who haven't heard your music before.
Yeah, I definitely don't know what new age means. It's so hard, like genre-wise. People want to catalog things as this is R&B or this is hip hop or this is EDM, and I think a lot of the times, like my influences when I was little was like Rufus Wainwright and Marsha Ambrosia, which are two completely different singers, but in their own right, they were both incredible to me. Yeah. And I always respect just like an amazing vocalist. I fall in love with the voice before I fall in love with anything else. Mm-hmm. And so I try to incorporate that in my music. And honestly, I feel like I've made, in my catalog right now, I have so many songs that are unreleased that are really like pop forward, or they can be like really like ominous and alternative and weird. Yeah. So I guess I'm trying to blend all the worlds together and figure it out as I go.
Now, I'm a fan of the Bay Area. I can imagine, do you get any influences, or are there any artists out there that influence your music or your sound?
I think music in general will always influence my sound, just from all over the world. But I do think that the Bay Area has an amazing catalog of artists that have come from there. There's so many amazing artists that have come from there, but I don't think that they necessarily influence my sound as much as like old music influences my sound, or just like my roots of being from Denver. Yeah. So nice. Yeah.
Lastly, moving to the present, you are performing tonight for the All In Showcase. Are you excited?
Yeah.
What can we expect from your performance?
You can just expect to feel a lot of love and feel a lot of positivity. I just want everybody to, let go of any tension that they have or any, insecurity, and just let go and have fun with me tonight. I think we're going to have fun.
Nice. You're debuting a new song, is that right?
I am. It's called Forbidden Fruit, and it is my brand new single. I just dropped it today. It's on like Spotify and iTunes and like every music platform that you can listen to music on. And I hope you like it.
Yay! Well, I'm looking forward to the performance.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sitting with me.
Thank you.
Oh, and before we go, for the people who want to hear your music, find out what you have coming up next, where can they find you?
They can find me at justpovi.com. Or, Instagram is I am POVi, Twitter is I am POVi Tamu, which is who I was named after. So it's not my real name, but POVi is my real name. Just anything I am POVi,
You'll find her.
Yes.
Google.
Yes.
Google helps.
Google.
Yes.
The Google.
Yes.
Use the Google.
Right. Well, this has been fun. Thank you again.
Thanks.
Everyone, this is POVi. I'm Antonette with Austin Underground. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Yes.